That's Fabi. So many things going on. Knight Gill wants to play. We're going to do a 15-10 with Knight Gill. Balbeer chilling out. Balbeer and I play. We've played several times. Yo, man. Yeah. I like playing Balbeer. Oh, are you watching? Sweet. Balbeer, you are up late. I guess it isn't that late. It seems late. Feels late. I woke up extremely early for myself today. So 1 in the morning seems ridiculous. Lots of this stuff. So it's not exactly the same if I do this, right? So we're not, it says we're playing the symmetrical, but I think the symmetrical is just these first few moves. You can continue it, but right now if I do this, I'm not saying he wants to give up the dragon, but it would screw up my pawn structure. I can't do it back. Is there something else I'd like to do? I was thinking either e4. I'm kidding. I'm not going to play e4 yet. Not yet. I'm thinking either d4. I don't think he's going to give up the dragon there. I don't think that's necessarily the greatest. Maybe knight g3. And get some middle gameage going on. I'm sorry, not middle gameage. Middle control going on. Pushing there. Once this happens, yeah, I think it's okay. I think this is all opening crap and is not the worst. Interesting. So Balbeer has pushed g6 in a kind of Sicilian dragon style, right? Now he's pushing e6. Which my faulty theory didn't think you were really supposed to do that. It kind of reminds me of the... I was going to say it reminds me of the Alpin, but it's not. Never mind. Okay, regardless, I'm going to do this. Lots of black squares. Putting the knight over here so he's not blocking this guy, and he's trying to gain some control over these squares too. Interesting. All right, so castling is on my mind. Pretty standard stuff. Could open up the bishop. Could open up the bishop with the D pawn, but I don't actually think that works, right? Maybe it does. This, I don't know. He's got this, so maybe getting the king to safety is just a better move. But let's say this, and takes. I could take here. He can't really take because of this, so I don't think he's going to start that exchange straight off. Assuming that he doesn't. What's kind of my goal in this move? Well, the goal would obviously be to open up this bishop for perhaps that. Right, pinning the knight. And it's hard for him to attack the bishop then, I think. That would be my goal. Or I could just castle. And then I have a little bit more safety, I think. Or do I? Those damned knights. I think this is probably going to come out. If I push here, I have a feeling this knight just comes out. And then this. I'm going to go ahead and castle. Okay, so he does this. And that's kind of the goal, right? Okay. So this makes a little bit more sense now. Right, I take. He's got a knight on the center. I could do this. Boom. And because, so maybe I should have actually pushed D. Maybe I allow this. That doesn't seem like a great move. I want to avoid this, although it does block his bishop. Okay, let me actually think. Now let's do this. Okay, so he's got two of these guys in a centaur. What happens here? Takes. Yeah. So now this isn't a problem. There's always this little slick move, but I don't know. I don't know about that. I think the knight is really where it's at here. And then I have some pretty good pressure going that way. Okay, so despite this exchange in the middle, which maybe would even end up this way, what's my next sort of... Like, for example, where does this bishop want to go? Since he's got this dragon, I like the bishop there. Maybe to contest... I don't know if this... As in, I like the bishop here to protect this pawn. If I remember on my last stream, which been so long. So many moons. What's up, Megan? Hello! Pushing, I want to say A3 and then B4 is a thing, which may be why this is so effective. I just never known. Because what do I know? Megan, how you doing? I've been streaming less, but I've been trying to keep Wednesday nights as a deal. Okay, I'm gonna think back here where it's easier to see the board on my computer. Right. So I kind of have this move. I see that as a move. I mean, I'm not saying it's a good move right now. I think this is an obvious move. But what happens after that? Maybe here? No. I could take. I still think this likely happens. Okay, I'm going to take them. Been a bit, doing well. Yeah, what have you been up to? Been a bunch of, yeah, so this knight finally comes out. Been a bunch of cons that have come up. So I'm thinking now about this. Or just moving back. I don't really want to do this number. There's also here. And his king hasn't castled yet. So his king's kind of on that light squares. I think if I put my queen here, the king will likely castle. So if I take, he can take back. There's not really any issue here. As in for him. Got this. You think there is a national open in Vegas tomorrow? Really? Are you going to go to it? Let me ask. Let's see. Are you listening? Okay. Wait, are you listening on the stream? Or should I type? No cons for you? Too many people with COVID. Oh, yeah, dude. Like, tons of people getting COVID right now. What happens here? Okay, I need to do something about this knight, because he's double attacked, and I got the queen going. Okay, sweet. Then Balbir, I will not type. I'll just talk. If I wait here, I think I just get kicked. I think taking's the right way. Do I have a better move in mind? I don't think so. Yeah, he prepped that. Prepped that like a motherfucker. Okay, so here is a question. Or maybe even there. No, because the knight's got that. Here, he's going to want to move this guy out somewhere. Maybe there, for example. Just shutting down. Okay. Shutting down this bishop. That's what's going on. Ha ha! I'm thinking that. Does open this up, but I can slide the rook over. I'd like to make this light squared bishop actually useful. And I need to be cognizant. That's right, cognizant of the old F pawn. Been doing more shows. Oh, shows more and raves. Now, Megan, what's the difference between cons and shows and raves in regards to COVID? Okay. So this is a thing. I think the king's pretty good there. What is he weak on? This pawn. So this guy's the hero. Obviously getting a bishop there would be pretty sweet. I'm not going to be able to do that. Here, this weakens his king a little bit. Could take this guy out, but if I move this, leaves that b pawn pretty open for an attack by like this rook, for example. And right now, this and this don't really make a lot of sense because this knight and this rook, right? Okay, so takes this way, takes, or even whatever. He's got a pretty good hold in the center. Maybe here. This happens, blocks his bishop. And maybe something like this. Or maybe something like this right now. How can I attack this pawn? I mean, I can't right now. I've got to move this guy. And I got to move, a piece. Or maybe this is okay. Or even here. Frustrating, that's right. Frustrating this square. Let me think, though. If I come here, it probably pushes there. So then I've got to come this way, right? Okay, let's try that. So econs are full of gamers that have poor boundaries. Fair. Fair. You needn't say more, but I think I know where you're going with this. I will read on. With shows, you're generally VIP or backstage, and so it's a lot less contact. Yeah, fair enough. Well, speaking of, I'll be at a con this Sunday. Going to that that con, Robo Toy Fest. If you want to meet Chess with Bill, I'll be there. Not as Chess with Bill, just as me. I'm looking for Loss Con as well. I think that's in November or so. As in, Lost Con, I think I'm going to take some Dreadlore and Dreadlore art. So hopefully I can actually hit that up. I'd like to do at least one, if not two, this year. Okay. So, this seems like a queen trade to me. Interesting. Well, taking here, and he just kind of gets run, and it blocks. I don't want to overcomplicate this. I can take there. He could take my queen, sure. And this is open too, right? I mean, kind of. It's not open because of this guy. Take, then that activates his rook, which I don't really want to do. Take this way, and this guy is open. It seems like either the bishop move or just keeping some of the tension somehow. Pop over this way. I guess I could, if I do that, I'm allowing this, and that doesn't seem so great. But I've got there. I played in tournaments, Balbier, a long time ago. And I did very, very average. So let's say I go here and he comes this way. I've got this. I give up this pawn there. And that's no good. Do I have something I can do here? I guess this, maybe here. I don't know. I think I need to move there. Let's do that. Have I played in tournaments? Not really. Not really. Okay, so that's a deal, and he's doubling up attack here. So that's pretty dangerous. I could do this, but then I lose a very good piece. That maybe. Need to make a move. Don't want to take too much time on this. This doesn't work. So lots of tension here. Yeah, we're going to take that. Okay, right on. This keeps his central pawn, which I don't really dig. But you know what? I'm going to do that. I am going to do that. I have been meaning, Balbier, to... Hey, what's up, Unknown Yo? I'm shaking, man. I have been meaning to enlist. What is it called? Like register for the FIDE, whatever thingamajig. I don't know. I looked into it like 6 months ago, and with the point of doing some tournaments and actually, you know, here and there doing that. Okay, so really quick, I'm thinking this as a check, right? That's my idea. With the idea of hitting up some tournaments. And I think I'm going to come over here. Is that right? So here's the check. Or do I want this one? We're going to come... I like this check. Right? Now my idea was this. But that he takes this. Oh, shit. No, he just take that way, right? I think a queen trade might be a move here. Check there, maybe? Let's come there. I don't think I lose too much from doing that. Oh, wait, duh. Yeah, I've got these good two guys. So it is a much better idea. Though he's got c8. I've got rook e2 downtown. He takes with the rook. I'm trying to move his queen, but I don't think I can move the queen. I've got that. I think he loses the queen now. Okay, right. So my idea was here. Megan, look at all these damned diagonals. Fucking diagonals. Right. So that's it. That's all my checks. Maybe come back. Could come here and just attack the queen. Let's do that. Right? So this, and then he's got an open up there. I could just be sneaky as fuck and do that. This is a check. He's got a move I can take. Yeah, we'll do that. It's a queen off, man. A queen off. Say raves is the same and people often wear masks. Huh, I wonder why at cons people are not wearing masks. I mean, you know, if they like should wear masks or whatever. Right, so is there something else I should be doing here? I don't think so. I think I take. Right on. So let's take here. It's got this pawn. Interesting. Okay, so I guess for the push. Check here. Yeah. And then Bob here. Thank you for playing as always. We have the best games, you and I. They're always so educational for me. I really appreciate you giving me the time of day.